After the rapper turned podcaster Gillie dissed Rick Ross on the most recent episode of the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast, it would appear that Rick Ross is giving Gillie the middle finger in response. Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at how Rick Ross comes for Gillie after he disrespects him. Yeah, you heard it right. So, let's start our video. Rick Ross is fired back at Gillie after the latter made fun of the latest cow purchase that Rick Ross made. The MMG entrepreneur subtly shot back at the $1 Million Worth of Game co-host in a video that he posted to his Instagram story on Thursday, July 14th, stating that he spends more money on his cattle than Gillie does on his family. Fellas, let me give you the real game, Ross said while roaming around his Georgia mansion, barefoot in a robe. When I spend more money on my cow than you do on your wife and kids every month, you should take notes. The Port of Miami rapper, Rose, instantly brightened the atmosphere by displaying the newest addition to his animal collection, which was a grass-covered bear sculpture named Lulu. Rose is known for his normal fashion sense, but more importantly, meet my bear, he continued as he panned the camera to the inanimate figure. This, my bear. I named my bear Lulu. That's Lulu, y'all. Toast to the biggest. During his and Wallow's $1 Million Worth of Game interview with producer Southside earlier this week, Gillie mocked the 46-year-old MC for doing dumb shit on social media while bringing up his past as a correctional officer. His comments were made in reference to Rick Ross's appearance on the $1 Million Worth of Game. This old guys, they don't hear the roar of the crowd no more, and they still think the roar gonna come back, so they be on Instagram, they be on social media doing dumb shit. He said, I just bought a cow. Why the F would you buy a cow for? You know I was gonna bake you, I seen you in the comments, you know I was gonna bake your goofy ass. What is wrong with you? Don't you ever comment nothing about me? When you used to be a CO, when you used to lock people like Wallow in a cell, you know I was gonna bake your dumbass. In the comments section of a blog article, Gillie went for the double. This ain't no effing sneak diss, he posted. I'm talking to Ross, he should have never been in Mac Main's comments calling me a fraud. It would appear that Ross's comments about an incident from earlier this year in which Gillie claimed he had Lil Wayne shook, but video evidence showed that this was not the case, are the source of the conflict between Gillie and Ross. Gillie added at a later time that he didn't like Ross labeling him a fake in the comment area of Mac Main's Instagram post. The president of Young Money posted a video that has since been deleted showing Gillie dashing into his longtime opponent, Lil Wayne, at a recent event held at Jackson State University. The purpose of the video was to refute the accusation made by a Philadelphia native that Wayne avoided him. In response to Ross's characterization of him as a fraud, Gillie went on an angry rant after Young Money president Mac Main publicly called out Gillie regarding an alleged interaction with Wayne. Rose responded with his dig. Gillie asserted that he recently ran into Wheezy at Jackson State University and he intimated that the New Orleans rapper felt threatened by Gillie's presence. After learning of Gillie's comments, Main shared videos of the incident on Instagram. In the videos, Wayne seemed to have a good handle on the situation and was relatively calm and collected. Boy, this Hollywood shit crazy. Please watch both videos, Main wrote in the caption. And say at Rock Topics, you know I love ya, but please keep us out of them type of convos, you'll probably never get the truth. I know the name of your show is It's Tricky, but don't let him trick ya. Gillie was called a fake by Ross in response to Main's receipts, which, as you may imagine, did not sit well with the Philadelphia-born rapper. What is wrong with you? Don't ever comment on nothing about me. When you used to be a correctional officer, Gillie said about Ross, when you used to lock people like Wallow in a cell, this ain't got nothing to do with you, player. I just bought a cow. Why the F would you buy a cow? F all these old guys. They mad at me because I tell them F them. All you guys are cowards. You ain't gonna do nothing. He ain't said it. I said it. On Thursday, Gillie began his campaign against Rick Ross after Ross stated that he's establishing his own podcast, but he needs help coming up with a name for it. Gillie asked his followers for suggestions on what the podcast should be called. Gillie recommended that Rose call his podcast the Lock It Up Podcast, and he even made a parody cover with a picture of Ross working as a correctional officer in the past. I'ma start a podcast, deadass serious, he said in a video, and guess what? I want you to help me name my podcast, and if I decide to use your name, guess what? I'ma bless you with the Holy Trinity. I got a name for your podcast at Rich Forever, aka The Mickey Mouse Show. He wrote on Instagram, your history ain't right to F with me, you better leave that alone. And that's all for today's video. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section down below. I hope that you found this video interesting, and if you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. See you in the following video with some more of the latest updates, and until then, stay tuned.